any virtualized software. Okay, so as of today, if we see, there are two types of EVNG versions available. One version is professional. Okay, it is a paid, you have to pay some amount, and there is another version which is a community edition, and it is free of cost. There is no charges for this one. Okay, for the professional, the version is 5.1.0-20, but for the community version, it is 5.01-13. And there is a link also. I already provide the link. Once you click on this link, it will take you to the EVNG website, to the download page directly. Okay, and then there is a window integration pack available. It is recommended to install this Windows integration pack. This is also available under the same link, under the below link, which is provided here for the EVNG. I will show you how you will reach over there. Regarding the system environment, it should be, it's just, I provide some small definition for it. Some information is here, so you can read it as well. But I'll come to the system requirement. It should be Intel CPU VT-X EPT with the ESXi VMware 6.0 or later. Okay, less than 6 version 5.5, it is not it will not install over it. For the workshare, for the VMware workstation, it is version 4 or later. For the Fusion, it should be 8 or later. VMware Player 14 is required, or later is required. Okay, and Google Cloud Platform VM is the requirement for this one. Let's come to the CPU requirement and the RAM. I already mentioned here, required CPU and RAM depends on how many nodes are needed to run. Okay, for the minimum requirement, it should be 4 CPU and 6 GB of RAM. But guys, this is not enough. If you want to run some average level of topology with, for example, 8 or 10 or 10 plus CSR routers, I already mentioned here that 4 CPU and 6 GB of RAM can be enough for IOU, IOL, and Dynamics only, but will not be sufficient for topology with CSR 1000 vRouters. Okay, as per my experience, what I have experiencing for this one, for the CSR, if you want to run around 8 or 10 plus 8 or 10 plus devices on EVNG, the minimum requirement should be 64 GB. Okay, so this is the minimum requirement to run IOU or IOL based simulator. Okay, but if you want to go for CSR, you should go for minimum 64. And other than this one, there's nothing more to discuss on this document. Now let's click over here. Okay, so I came on the evng.net download link directly, and if you see over here, you will see there is a professional and there is a free if community edition. Okay, so we'll go today with the free community edition version. And if you see over here, there are two types of mode available. One is OVF and one is installation ISO base. So we will today do with the OVF. Okay, as soon as you will click over here, it will provide you to the download link, which I have already downloaded because the size is 2.67 GB approximate. It will take around 5 to 10 minutes depend on your internet speed. Let's discuss see the download link for the Windows integration pack. Okay, this pack is very important. It is recommended. If you did not install this one, you will face a problem. Okay, so what's included in this pack? This Wireshark, which you does not need, but if you want to install, just select this option. Ultra VLC is important. Putty you have required, and other things it will come automatically. We will see when we will install it. Okay, sir. So once I will click on this one, the download will be started, and which I have already. I will show you where I have downloaded it. I will close this document now. Yes, this is, it will download as zip. When I make it unzip, I found these three files. Okay, one is VMDK and one is OVF. So we'll use both files to extract or import the setting for the EVNG. As soon as I will install this one, it will automatically take the recommended minimum actually, which was already selected, which might be 4 CPU and 6 GB of RAM. Okay, guys. Now I will go to my physical server. This is the IP of my physical server. I will the password. Okay, guys, I have a PowerEdge Dell server, PowerEdge Dell R710 with 12 CPU, X Intel, and CPU is 5650 at 2.67 gigahertz. So it's quite good server for me. The CPUs at present, it is almost free. The memory, I have around 144 GB of memory, which is quite enough for me to run multiple hypervisor and topologies on this one. The storage, I have around 5.5 TB terabyte, which is also quite enough. Okay, so this is the my server specs. The IP is assigned I already for with my LAN router, and nothing more to discuss over here. Let's start our lab. I'll click here, create a VM. From here, I will select either I will go for the new virtual machine, deploy a virtual machine from OVF, which we are going to select today, register an existing virtual machine, but we will select over here. I'll make it next. I'll give it a user-friendly name, EVNG free edition. Okay, guys, as soon as I click over here, it will ask me to go for the installation pack, which I already downloaded over here. Okay, this is the zip file, this is unzip file. I'll go over here and I will select these both files together and I will press enter. So it will come in my option here. I will make it next. I'll make it next. Yes. The network, I will use my default VM network, which is by default available there. Disk provisioning, I will use thin or thick. This is very important option, guys. If you have an issue with your storage, you will go for the thin mode, but if you does not have any issue, you'll go for the thick mode. For myself, I'll go for the thick more since I have 5 TB of space available. But before going to that one, I will just explain you for a few minutes what is the disk provisioning, so you will understand what is thick and thin difference. I'll go back to my link here. I have created this document, thin versus thick provisioning storage. It will explain you that what is a thick versus thin. Here is the definition, what I mentioned, what is thin and thick provisioning in storage. Thin provisioning helps to avoid wasted physical capacity and can save businesses on upfront storage cost. Okay, same what I told you before, that if you have a issue with your storage, you does not have a good enough storage, you will select for thin provisioning. However, thick provisioning has the benefit of less latency because all storage is allocated at once when virtual machines are created. So it is a bit faster, or it will provide you a good performance with the thick provisioning, but it does not mean if you have a less storage you will go for a thick. My advice, if you have a thin if you have a less storage, go for thin provisioning. Okay, let's see what is the thick and thin provisioning difference. I have here a diagram. This document is also available under my video link. Okay, the thick provision versus provisioning storage space 100 GB now on demand. Okay guys, if you have 100 GB of space available and you face an issue, or you think this is not enough and you have to run a multiple hypervisor, it's better to go for thin provisioning. Thin provisioning will take the space, but it will release back to the system if it does not used. But in the thick provisioning, it will allocate all 100 GB for only this purpose. Okay, so this is the difference between a thin versus thick. Thick is same as before, your old SATA drive, SATA disk, where you have one disk, you cannot virtualize it and it will hold your all the space. Another diagram is also here. Thin provisioning, traditional allocation, which is a thick provisioning. Okay guys, so my advice is, again, if you have a storage issue, go for thin provisioning, but if you does not have a storage issue, go for thick one. Let's move. Okay, I will uncheck this power on automatically. I will make it next. I will make it finish. I'll come over here. I will see in the task list. Yes, the machine is going to be preparing mode. It will took maybe few seconds or maybe a minute. I will pause this video and I will write it back once this setup is ready, and then we'll see for other options in the virtual machine. Okay guys, I'm going to pause and we'll back in shortly. Okay guys, as you can see, it is around 96%. It has been completed. Uploading disk, import VMware resources. Yes. Yes. Okay guys, so I will put this window down like this. Okay. As of for me, I have around 7 VMs virtual machines installed already. Okay, so I will go for my new EVNG installation over here. Oh, I have another one. Anyhow, okay guys, if you see over here, I'll go with the refresh. Okay, this has 8 CPU with 60 GB of disk. So this is the specs at present. We'll see. I'll go in the action, edit setting. From here I can increase my CPUs from 8 to 10, whatever I have needed, but I will keep it as it is. For the memory, I will try to make it more, 32 GB, 32867 is 32 GB of memory. I'm going to increase. The memory value must be multiple of 4. Okay, I'll make it 32,000. I'll do one thing. I will edit it back. I will see 8192. Thirty-two seven six eight. 32768. Okay, so this issue is resolved. Other than this one, guys, I'll come over here on the networking and I will see over here for the VM networks, edit setting. My VM is VM network. In the security, I will go, and this is very important, guys. Prometheus mode should be accepted. If you have rejected or inherit from vSwitch, you might face a problem for reaching your virtual devices like routers, switches. Okay, so make sure that it has been selected always as accepted. Other than this one, I'll come over here. I will see. I want to show you something more, which is important to make sure. In the CPU, yes, I can enable this one as well. Okay, it will allow me to add memory while my server is running. This is okay. On the disk, it is okay. It's already thick. I have selected it is 60 GB. I can increase more. I can add more. VMs option, it's okay. Everything is fine. Okay, guys, it's fine now. So I'm now going to start my virtual machine and we'll see what's happened next. I'll make it refresh. It's giving me 8 CPU and memory is 32 GB. I'll click over here. It will take few seconds. I'll make it refresh again. Yes, guys, the setup in process. Yes. Yes. Okay, guys, it is started now. So I will put my credentials. The username is root, password EVE. Yes. It will ask me to enter the password. I will put password, repeat. It asks me to the name. Okay. Ask me the domain. I will keep as it is. Since I have DHCP, so I will use my DHCP. NTP I does not require. It's a direct connection. There is no proxy. Once again, it is rebooted. I'll refresh from here. It will again take few minutes to take the setting. Yeah. Okay, guys, machine is ready now. I'll use my credential root EVNG. So guys, EVNG is ready now. I will see the reachability with this machine. The IP which it took, I will check this IP. I'll make it exit. Yes, 192.168.0.153. This is the IP which it took from my DHCP. So I will try to reach it. I will see it is reachable from my LAN. Yes, it is reachable. I'll see my IP is 192.168.0.182. Default gateway is 01. So I will make sure that this machine is also accessible with the internet and with my machine. Ping 192.168.182. Pingable with my machine 192.168, sorry, 0.1. The gateway is ready. I'll see this is reachable with the internet. I'll make it 8.8.8.8. Sorry guys, once again. Yes. I'll check with the Google DNS. I believe it is 4.4. Right. Okay, guys. So this was the setup which we have done with the EVNG. Next step, we will see how we can make it ready with the images, with the virtual machine, how we can access my EVNG simulator. So what I will do it, the IP, what it was assigned, it is 192.168.0.153. I'll go over here. I'll put username admin, password EVE. I'll make it safe. So this is the console for my EVNG. I'll go over here. I can add new tab. I can put the name test lab. Okay, this is the option, add object, node, network. These are different options which you can explore. The most important is for the node. Okay, it will show you the nodes, which is right now, I don't have any nodes, so it's not giving me any information. So what I will do, right click, I'll put on the option node, and you will see over here all these physical devices are supported as virtual. Okay, if you have iOS, you can run this one. The Cisco is a base of Cisco, routers, switches, firewalls, Palo Alto, FortiGate, and much more, prime infrastructure, meeting server, hypervisor, wireless controller. So guys, you have a lot of information here. Citrix, Netscaler, Citrix SD-WAN, Huawei, it's support with the Huawei, Juniper, Nokia, Palo Alto is there, Sonic Wall is there, switches, firewall, VMware ESXi, VMware vCenter, Windows Server, Windows, Zscaler. So guys, you have a lot of things over here. So the next step, I will see how I can add the images for this one. But before going to that one, I have to go for installation pack, because without that one, my virtual machine will not run properly. I'll go over here. Where is my installation pack? Yes, this is the one, EVNG Win installation pack. I'll click over here. Next, I will remove Wireshark. It's already removed because I already installed this one. So this is not visible, and I did not install Wireshark. I'll just show you guys to make it next. Another thing, guys, this installation pack is going to be installed on my machine. Okay, it's not installing on EVNG or on the virtual machine. It's installing on my laptop, my desktop. I'll accept it. Ultra VLC silence, Ultra VNC server. I'll keep as it is. Upgrade. Okay, it's okay, because I need this all. This one, shall I select this one? No need for this one. Make it next. Start, or we'll see. Okay, it's okay. Make it next. Install. You see over here on your computer. Registering, started, configuring Windows firewall. Next. I will not restart it. I will do it later on. Finish. No, once again, I have already installed. Okay, guys. Okay, the next step, we will see how I can install the iOS for this one. Okay, I have already downloaded the images for this one. What I need to do, I need to have a WinSCP. This is FTP software to transfer the images to my EVNG. Okay, I'll put here host name is the IP 192.168.0.182. I believe this is the IP. Let me cross check. 153, sorry. Username, root, password, if. I log in over here. Might be I used the wrong username. It should be admin. I'll click it back. WinSCP. Admin, if. What happened? SX denied. 192.168.0.153. I will check again, guys. Don't worry. Require admin, if. I'll see over here. Yes. I will log out. Admin, if. sign in. One nine two 168.0.153 root if. Yes, I don't know what happened, guys. Before even I was entering the root if, but it was not accepting. Anyhow, let's move this one. This is my root directory. I'll click over here, and you will see over here. I'll go here, OPT. I'll select here Unitab, add zone, IOL. You see over here, there's a folder bin. I already have here my folder in the images. Okay, this bin at present is empty. Okay, so we need to add the IOS in this folder. I have the same folder with the name bin which I have created, and I already mentioned here the IOS for layer 2, layer 3. So what I will do now, I will just go over here, I'll copy this bin, or I will just select from here and drop over here. It will overwrite. Okay, so I have all the IOS in this one. Other than this one, I'll go back, adds on. This folder. I need to add these all IOS in this folder. It will again take few minutes, depend on the size. I'll do one thing, I will add one more image for the Palo Alto. So I will show you the Palo Alto will be also workable with EVentG. I will pause this video and I will come back once it's finished. It's almost near to finish now. Yes. Okay, guys. So what I will do now, I will add one more image. Related to Palo Alto, I have all these images with me. Firepower. I will use Palo Alto 9.0. The same I'll paste over here. It will again take few minutes. Let's do something else, guys. Once you have installed this one, you need to add a few more commands on the EVentG to assign the permission. So what you will do it, you will just make it putty 192.168.0.153 root password if. These are commands. I will also mention this command in the link below. These two commands, guys, you have to copy and paste in the putty. It will fix the permission to access the devices and do some administrative work. So just copy paste here. That's it. Okay, guys, I'll make exit from here. It's again taking some time, but we'll go there and we'll see what we have done until now. So I put it here, nodes. You will see the list of node. I just copied the Cisco IOs. So the Cisco devices you will see over here, Cisco CSR 1000V images is already copied there. So 16.x is available. If you see, as soon as you have the image, these options are become blue. Okay, and this is become as dull. So this is Cisco IOL. I will have switches as well. Yes, Cisco IOS router, switches, virtual PCs, this one. So I will show you here. I will add one Cisco router. These are the images. I'll keep the settings same as it is, save. I will add another device, CSR, image, CSR is available. RAM 4.96, I can increase this one for the CSR. But for now, I will just keep as it is. Ethernets are 4. I can increase and decrease. If you want more, you can make it 6. Save. I will add few more. Cisco IOL. I can select here L2, L3 options. RAM I will keep as it is. I'll see my Palo Alto is done. Yes, my Palo Alto is finished. So as soon as my Palo Alto image is copied here, I will see the option for that hardware, virtual hardware. Linux is also there. Host, I'll select this one as well. And next, I will finally select the Palo Alto. Palo Alto. Okay, guys. The image what I have copied here, Palo Alto -9.0.1. But guys, make sure the naming convention should be same for the Palo Alto which is given on the website. Okay. If you change the name, this option will be not available. The RAM is for this one, Ethernet 4. I'll make it 8. I can add more RAM if I do not have any issues. Same as myself, I have 45 or 44 GB of RAM, so I do not have any issue. Make it yes. One thing more I have to do finally before closing this video. I hope it will provide you a good information. Kindly once again don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video so the other people can also be benefit. I'll select here network. From the network I'll select management. Guys, this is the management network of my LAN. Okay, once I will select this one, I can put my devices over here. Select. So I have selected my all the devices. For this one, Palo Alto, I will create a link with management. Okay, because I have to manage this device. I can do this one later on. I can select here and select it with my router or whatever devices, my PCs. So for now, I just select as management. I select this one. Once I will do wipe selected, and then I will start it. On the right hand, you will see the devices are started now. Started. See, guys, and I can manage this one. I can make it auto align. It will auto align. Now let's click on my device. See guys, my switch is ready. I will check for CSR. The CSR always takes some time to reboot or restart. For the first time or every time you will restart, it will take some time because it have the image size is more than a normal virtual device. Okay, so I'll keep it working. It will also take some time. I will select Palo Alto. Yes. See guys, the beauty of EVNG and the iOS which are available. If you see over here, it will also take some time. It maybe take 3 to 4 or 5 minutes, sometime more, depend on your hardware specs. Okay guys, for now I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you see, R3 is power on, show IP interface brief. It's a empty device, there is no configuration. You will do the configuration as per your design, your lab. This device did not start until now. It will take more time, but remaining all devices are power up right now. VIOS also started guys. If you see over here, finally we are able to start this one. It will ask the information, would you like to enter initial configuration dialog box. This is the same information you will see if you start any new device, newly bought device from Cisco. So this is ready now. We'll see it finally, the interfaces, and then we will finish our video for today. I will check the CSR. What is the situation there? Still it's taking some time. Okay guys, you see, show IP interface brief. It's the same as the physical router you are working. All the logs you will see same as it is a real-time working. Show logs, show logging console. Sorry, show logging. Okay guys, I hope we have done for now. Thanks for watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe, share and like the videos.